What's up, guys? It's your boy Mike Lowy, KSM Trading 25 on Instagram. This video is great. It's motivational. I hope there's some little insights on when to take trades and what you should wait for if the market's choppy. So give it a watch. Let me know what you think. All right, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Mike Lowy. We're back. Today, I'm just gonna be going over the trades we took in the Discord, and that nice execution we had today. Let's see. Excuse me. All right, so NVIDIA, smacked. You could tell just by my lines, being perfect. SPY, I lost money on SPY today. I did lose money on SPY. Pretty stupid. I think I made money on SPY at first, and then I lost money because I thought it was going to be a reversal. Yeah, it was just in that. It was in a chop zone all day. I made back a little bit of money on this drop. Excuse me. I wanted it up here, but it's just we were just still in this zone. So I personally didn't want anything until we broke out of either upside or downside on SPY. So I kind of just left it alone, especially after taking an L. It's like, all right, you know what? This chart is just not it today. Tesla, dude, I was waiting for Tesla all day today, and I missed it. I had some kid come to my door. I respect the hustle. I like the door-to-door knocking. That's mad respect to anybody who does that. But, dude, he knocked at the worst time. This is where I wanted my entry on Tesla, and I was waiting all day because we had yesterday, over the long weekend. I was like, dude, this is gonna be a good trade, and I was just waiting for it to fall. We had a little bear flag. We opened up here. We got this huge bearish movement, right? And then I did catch some puts. I entered here, sold here, entered here, sold here, and then I was waiting for the big move, which finally we did get. We got a clear direction right here. So typically I just go right there. If you can see, I did that because of this right here. So that's typically where price would like to come back to. As well, we have, just a little gap, fill this little gap. Sure enough, came right to it and dropped. And this is when I was talking to the kids, so whatever. I think I still made a couple hundred on it, but it should have been more. And then NVIDIA, I also did go light today too, because it's Tuesday, short week, news. I don't know. If I got a bad feeling about it, I'm not gonna go heavy. We playing with money. Like, I'm still cool with 500 a day. I am a Jew at heart, and I'm gonna take my profits when I got them. NVIDIA was beautiful. Broke our line, retest. Everyone entered. I had this line here, but I also had a line at these pre-market highs right there. It was like right there. So, me being me, it wasn't there, or it was there pre-market, right? So, yeah. So I had it there pre-market. So that's where I did think it would bounce, but it didn't. It just fell right through. 140 to... That's another dollar that I missed. That went from 141.83 to 140.20. So, could have doubled that. I was a little bit heavier in that one. But yeah, so that's what I called out in the chat. You can see I was put in here for pre-market. Puts below 356 for Tesla. Let's see. Was it 356? Oh. Puts below 356, which would have been this break right here, would have been clear. So that's what I called out to the chat. So you simply could have just saw this and not wanted to touch it. Like, this is disgusting too. And then what do we do? NVIDIA or SPY, new all-time highs, watching for reversal. May not touch today, which is why I did touch it and I lost some money. NVIDIA 142 reject for puts, or 142 for some calls. Let's see. 142 reject for. Let me delete some of these lines. Boom. Yeah. So I actually had it. Boom. 142. That was beautiful. I think that's where the retest was. That's where I put my new stop loss for here. But yeah, so I mean, if you listen to the list, right? It would have came up because I did say over 142 for calls and below for puts. So we did shoot straight above, but we also went straight to resistance. So that's why I was hesitant on getting calls on the pullback, and then sure enough, broke through. Okay, cool. Entered puts here. Trim, right? Just trimmed at the bottom just in case it bounced. Confirmation, this was our re-entry, and then you could use this as a 142 again as a stop loss, and then that's when we rode her down. Could have rode her a little longer, but it's all right. That's all I traded today. It was an easy day. It was actually really hard. A lot of people lost money today, but I feel like the key is really just being patient. Like, even for myself, I wasn't patient enough to hold through this, which I also think part of that is because I'll have two charts up a lot of the times, right? So if I see SPYs chopping, I see SPYs chopping like this, and it might break through, as NVIDIA is also kind of at a turnaround point. Not that they follow each other exactly, as you can see, but it factors in. If SPY's tanking, NVIDIA might go lower or vice versa. So it's really about, all I have to say, just trust your lines initially when you have them, and just let your trade play out. Like if you have a great resistance, like this was a clear as day, just liquidity grab, boom, straight back down. That was like gorgeous. So yeah, and I had this line there anyways from back here. So that's a great gap fill, liquidity grab, and back down. So yeah, just if whatever your levels are, there's levels that they work. We have levels for a reason, and then we could break this level, we could go back down to here, right? So these are all your levels. I do chart on the 1 hour a lot of times, just because it's a clear move. But look at that, we just kind of did our levels, right? We had a clear break. You could enter on this retest, boom, we'll probably drop. Which I was in puts here and here, but I just sold. I just sold fast. I got my money for the day. I'm not planning on getting anything back. Usually you deal with a drawdown when you start trading. Like you'll be in your trade and you're like, okay, I'm down 300, but I'm gonna add here because this is my add point. And then if I was through, I didn't want to do that with any of the profits today. So, but yeah, I think it's falling nice. Was it 245? Yeah. Oh, and also don't trade at the end of the day. Like we have people in the chat. I won't put them on blast, but it's like it's 220. It's 230. What are you trading for? Don't trade. Just stop. Like if you're past 12:30, 1 o'clock, I'd say, just stop. Like you got the morning trade, right? The initial move, and then the retest, right? So this is the little reversal that people like to catch as well. Which if I'm bullish, sometimes I get stuck in like a bullish mindset. So I'm like, if I want it to go up, I'm gonna wait for a low to take it up. But I probably would have sold here, to be honest. But boom, just because of all this right there. So, which it would have been a good sell. Yeah, I'll probably start going live with the Discord. So if you guys want more knowledge and just like talking stocks, I love talking stocks. I'll talk stocks all day. I mean, this is money. Like, you want to talk money? I'll talk money. You want to go drink? Let me know how it was. I'm going to backtest. How bad do you want it? Like, that's really what it comes down to. So essentially, today was a slow day, average down. And if I had a job that I was working 8 hours, I did like $45 an hour today, right? Or if you get paid 25 an hour, whatever. I worked 14 hours today. Like, come on. And I made breakfast and just watched and listened to music. So trading is a game changer, guys. I'm trying to tell you, lock in. This is the year. It's now or never. You could work till you're 65 and go with, into an IRA or a TSP, and you get your $1 million by the time you're 70. Then you do you. If you're happy with your life, do you. If you want more and you have that dream and that vision in your head, that like you have that vision for a reason. You don't just have it, right? You have it because it's achievable if you want to achieve it. So go get it. Whether it's using